Good morning, everybody. I got tired of waiting, so we're starting a little early. And my desk is turned into a mess. I gotta clean. Really, really do. Oh, I gotta get over here, because I'm gonna have to mute that. An audio check, if somebody would appreciate it. The Yeti Classic. All right. Now, I want to figure this one out. All right. Hey, there it is. It is over there. Sweet beanies. Right. Hey, there it is. I'm checking out the restream. I've got this going on YouTube and on Rumble. Are we ready to rumble? Figure what the heck. I like Rumble. Originally, that's where I started off. That's where all my content was on good old Rumble. Not doing my normal coffee today. I'm doing a can. Salty caramel espresso. Good morning, Mr. Skip. How are you? Hey, thank you very much for the poker chip, sir. Just uploaded a mail call video with that. It is now hanging on my wall. Love it. Appreciate that very much, sir. Oh, excuse me. The link, if you wish to join, is tagged up in the top. Would love to have you. I might have to do a semi-short live today. The wife has tasked me with going to an auction sale this morning. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I had 2 mail calls. It was like Christmas yesterday. I had Mr. Skip's poker chip. Mr. Skip, right there. Poker chip. Appreciate it, sir. Love adding it to the wall. And the other one was from Mr. Backstabber. It is the Crab Challenge Lock. Very cool looking lock. I like that. I like that. Here's the key, nicely taped up, so I can't look at it. So we will see how that goes. I've been having a lot of fun with those challenge locks. Really, really have. They're good. They're cool. So what are all you guys working on? Anybody doing anything cool today? Any big plans? And I tell you what, I'm almost getting too many of these laminated locks. I bought another one yesterday. Got this one from the Dollar General. 1 3/4 inch laminated. That's about a horrible looking key, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Oof, God, terrible, terrible lock. The other ones, I've been waiting for Harbor Freight to get some locks in. So I was hoping to buy enough of them to do the Berserker Challenge. And they finally got in their brass locks in their package, and I was all right, we'll go in and grab some. Well, I went in and I saw those. I was like, yeah, that ain't going to work. I mean, seriously, look at how tiny that lock is. I mean, compared to my thumb. Itty bitty teeny weeny thing. Holy cow. But I'll give them this. They got a decent little shackle pop to them. Nice little snap. Okay. Snap open quite nicely. Kind of cute little things. So I didn't buy enough of those to do that. But I did buy one package of them just to play with them. Did a bobby pin. What is a terrible lock, Mr. Skip? Oh, the Dollar General. The Dollar General lock. Yeah, it is. It is pretty nasty. Yeah, so since I'm going to be cutting it short. Oh, I didn't bring my other lock down. I got to clean down here. I really got to get down here and clean. I've got a display now for Lock Squash's lock that I 3D printed up and put his name in the front of it. Turned out pretty cool. But since I'm going to go short today, maybe I'll do another live tomorrow. Who knows? Then I got this lovely kit from New House Lock and Key. Not too sure what to think of that yet. I'm not a big fan of great big long tension wrenches, but I've used it a little bit and it does work. And inside of this lovely kit are some beautiful little pocket rakes. So I've got, that's one of his rake designs right there. And then there is a 2, 3, and 4 peak tension wrench. And then his pocket rewind tool. Took me a little bit. I've done a little bit of playing with that. I kind of figured it out. Works extremely well. Very, very cool design. Who would have ever thought of just using a straight line like that to open up a wafer lock? I would have never thunk it. Would have never crossed my mind. But it actually works. That's kind of the cool part. Swamp Picker, hey, how are you? I hope you're doing something fun today, sir. I do. Yeah, got an early start today. I'm probably going to have to call it a little early today because I got roped into some honeydews this morning. So I might turn around and fire up and do another live tomorrow morning. I want to do something a little different. I want to try out doing a live stream using OBS Studio and see if I can actually get a guest in. So I'm going to want somebody to join me tomorrow. Wild Billiam. You know, I came down here. I got my desk. Well, I didn't get any cleaning done, but I got my stuff laid out of what I wanted. I did another video for a mail call video. Then I got bored, so I figured, well, what the heck, I'm here. I may as well start early. Yeah, I gotta go. Here. I don't know. This lock is horrible. Oh, I use OBS for all of my video recording. I just don't use it for my live streams. And originally I didn't use it for my live streams because Restream said if you did that, you could not invite guests unless you had their paid version. Well, now they say that you can, so I wanted to try it out, see if it works, because I do like OBS. I do like the features. The control you get is pretty freaking cool. It's a pretty awesome tool set. Use that baby all the time. This is just the most horrid lock. Security through crappiness. That's what I've decided. Hey, Dutch Lockpicker, how are you this morning? Glad to see you dropping by. You're interested in hopping on with me tomorrow there, Mr. Wild Bill? I would love to have you if you're willing to hop on and help me test. I want to see if it works. Because if it works, that might be my new preferred method. Yeah, I use it all the time. Man, OBS is a wonderful tool. For an open source product, man, that thing is crazy good. A lot of coughing. Hey, that sounds like my wife. She's been sick for a couple days now. Coughing and hacking, and it's been pretty rough. Feel sorry for her. Then she gets mad at me because I'm not sick, but I rarely get sick. Ah, man. I opened it once this morning. Yep, yucky poo. I am sorry to hear that, sir. Colds are no fun, and there's a nasty bug going around over here too right now, so pretty much everybody in this town is sick at the moment. Let's see. Do you fit decently? Yeah, not too shabby. Everybody's early this morning. I start early every morning. Every weekend I start a little early. Because I get bored. Because I miss you all. Orgus, how are you? And good afternoon to you, good sir. Ooh, you're playing with a red belt, huh? You are bold, sir. Good luck. Hope you get her. Oh, I am a sick man. I'm a glutton for punishment asking for these damn challenge locks, I tell you. Huh. This is the first time I've had a pick in this lock, so we will see if I can get anywhere. I doubt it all. I doubt if I'll get her open right away. Although, the last batch I got, I had 2 locks come in, opened them up out of the package, and I had both of them picked within 2 minutes. It was crazy. Then to try and get them on video was a whole different story. Good morning, Nola. How are you, sir? 4 pin rows. Oh, my word. You know, that just amazes me. I'm battling a Medico, and that one's kicking my rear. You know, here's a question for you. Looking at the, I'm trying to use that one for my purple belt. Here's a question for you. How is it that you can do a Medico 5-pin or 6-pin, and they both qualify as a purple belt? I can open my Medico with 5 pins. I can't open it when I put that 6-pin in there. Just doesn't seem right. Go the other way. Oh. What's anybody else picking? Dutchy there's working on a red belt lock. What lock is it, Dutch? What lock you playing with that's red belt? I don't think I saw you say what it was. Hey, Sushi, how are you, good sir? And Mr. Rob Picks, good morning all. Right, Saturday morning already. This will be a little bit of a short one because I got roped into a honeydew this morning, so I have to leave early and go chopping for the wifey. You got to do these things once in a while. BKS Janus. I'm not familiar with the BKS Janus, but you said it's got four pin rows in there, huh? Good grief. That just sounds terrible. Terrible. Mindy, the Mindy flat key. Yes, right here. Fun lock. I really enjoy that one. It's a fun little booger to pick. I actually, here's an idea for you, Suji. Right there. I made that for mine to help me pick it. So that way it pushes down both sides of the washers at the same time. Made a big difference. Helped me a lot in opening that lock. I mean, I've opened it without it using just a standard pick, but I've also jacked one up using a regular pick. So that's why I threw that together. So that way it presses them down at the same time. Keeps you from screwing up the stack in there. But it's a fun little lock. I enjoy it. But yeah, let's see. The other hard part that I had with that was finding a tension wrench to fit it properly enough to do it and not be a sliding around. But I've got these monster heavies from Sparrows that work pretty well. Yeah, pretty much. You pretty much know exactly what I'm talking about. That might be too much tension wrench in there. Yeah, I need less tension wrench. See, that's the fine point, finding the right tension. Because you want good tension in there, but at the same point, your tension wrench can get in the way of your pick. And you'll get a false set like that once in a while too, where it will turn, but it's not actually set. You know, it's being a booger. Being a booger. And you should still be loving your logo, Nola, or Sushi. That is a sick logo. I love your logo. Thing looks amazing. See, this is what I'm talking about. You'll get a false turn like that. It's a partial turn, but not open. And won't turn the rest of the way. Yeah, I really like your logo over there. Did a very, very good job on that thing. I'm going to put you back before I lose you. Take an updated picture of my board. Oh, what am I going to try? I don't remember what I used to tension this thing in the past. Boo. Boo, 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 boo. I think this might be too much tension wrench. We'll just go pin in it. Might need to. I know. You're probably very right, Nola. But I'm going to make you look at it anyway. Don't worry, I'll yell, close your eyes first. Don't look, Ethel. We'll do that one. How's that? And there we go. There's the open. On the lovely Mindy. I really do like that lock. It's a very cool lock, very fun lock. Very fun lock. But it's a very nice piece of hardwood, Mr. Nola. It's actually not. It's a chunk of plywood. I'm lying. And you're right. Nobody wants to see it. But, you know, I still want to show it off. I got to get down. I have another poker chip I need to add to the board. It's upstairs. Why do I always say that? Every time. The crap I need is upstairs. Mr. Elroy's Toys. I have his here to do as well. Well, with the Mindy, yeah, I didn't have any clue what I was doing with it either, but that was my first one I was looking at for a purple belt lock. And I got that one figured out. Now, the next section of the purple belt, not so much. See, that's the thing that, I don't know. I guess if it's in a vise, it's all right. But I'm not crazy about ones that stick out so far. They get in the way of how I like to pick. But it does work. And in the vise, it's not too bad. Ooh, probably get dinged from YouTube for whistling. Oh my God, that was an infringement. You can't do that. You're terrible, Mr. Bill. I have a... Yeah, I don't have much there, Sushi. Mine is pretty simple. I have a chunk of plywood mounted on the wall, and I've got a pegboard on the bottom of it. Let's see, we can do this. We have the power. Let's go here to my crappy camera, and we will see. You can see that. There I've got a pegboard, comes up, all the locks hanging on it. You go up from there. There's my night watch patch. There's my pack lock information. There's my blue whale challenge, pack lock patch, and poker chips. All hanging on magnets up there. I need more poker chips. Man, I need more poker chips. There you go. There's a few of my locks. I have quite a few more that usually are hanging out in bags going around with me. Back to the regular camera. Back to your regular scheduled programming. Hey, Labs. Hey, dude. I wasn't able to watch your entire live last night. There was some special news brought up. Want to share with the crew what your special news was last night? For those of us that are, not up all hours of the freaking night. Not that it was that late. It really wasn't that late, but I knew I had to be up early this morning, and the wife wasn't feeling good either, so we went to bed. Yes, Mr. Andrew G., welcome on in. That was the big thing yesterday about your live, was that you had special news to share. Right? Right? I don't think I have a sushi chip. I think I have a sushi sticker in my book, but I don't think I've ever gotten a chip. And what I use on there actually is, I need to put I got Mrs. Stew up there too. It's magnetic tool holders from Harbor Freight, because your poker chips all have a little bit of metal in there and they stick. And it works really nice. Makes it nice and easy. You can take them down easy and put them back up. They're cheap. And I figure once I fill that up, I'll just stick another slab of them below it and pyramid my way down. It works pretty well. Same with the pegboard. I bought that at Harbor Freight as well. It's just a little tool pegboard that they sell. Makes a nice spot to hang my locks and goodies. Anyway, as I was saying, Monday I should have my inventory showing up. And included in that inventory are Mr. Stew's tension wrenches. Getting a batch of those, and they'll be up on the shop next week. Get them lined up, get some pictures, and get those posted to the page. Didn't go through. The special guest didn't make it. Oh, man. That's a bummer. Do you mind sharing? Who was your special guest supposed to be? Or is that a secret because you're going to try and get him on again? I need to find someone. I need to figure out who that should be. I need to see if I can find me a special guest someday. Who would be a good special guest? Who would you guys be interested in actually hearing besides my ugly mug? That's why I don't let my face be seen. Yeah, and maybe some of the clay, well, I don't know. Every one of them that I've gotten so far have been magnetic, other than like the 3D printed one from 44 Delta. But all the rest of them, they snap right on there just as nice as can be that I've received. So it's worked really well for that. I like it. And yeah, there's 3 different lengths of magnetic bars in there that I just screwed on, and I think they were $10. So wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Trying to get Noah to share his transition story. I don't know that anybody wants to hear his transition story. Sorry, I don't want to sound like one of those kind of people. I know, right? Noah, he's always out there getting lippy, screaming about butter cookies, but he never hops on. Oh, just making noise. Your streaming mice is here? Ah, Mike. What kind of mic did you get, Dutch? What'd you get? I've been fairly happy with this one, even though I see a lot of people complain about it not being a good mic, but I don't know. From what I've heard, it seems to sound all right. But I'm always curious to hear, what did you get? Rock out with your lockout. Good morning, good sir. How are you? Got any more 4 million view shorts going? Dude, that's just ridiculous. And the thing just keeps climbing. That's insane. Isn't it weird how that algorithm works? You'll get something that just goes crazy. JBL Quantum Stream. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I'm using a Blue Yeti. And we have a guest in the house. Hey, Wild William, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too shabby. Hopefully, guys, when I have a guest on and they're speaking, is my mic picking that up and causing any feedback or weird issues out there?
I don't know. I think I need to mute my end on. There we go.
Yeah, I've got
That
to
way
have
I'm
my
not
YouTube
listening
muted.
to the past.
Yep. Yep.
So, fun thing, I picked up some locks off the marketplace yesterday. I wound up with a bunch of these. They're all keyed the same, so I may need to get some keys maybe before I sell any of them. But they're old American locks.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I've got like 8 of them, but one of them is frozen up, so I've got it soaking in some alcohol.
Oh, that
Praying
thing
that
looks
it
awesome, dude. I like those.
So they're rekeyable wafer padlocks.
Rekeyable wafers.
Yep.
That is awesome, dude. Well, let me know when you're ready, because I wouldn't mind buying one of those off you. That's just a cool lock. It'd just be a neat one to have hanging here.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not trying to pick them or anything, but
right? That's just awesome looking.
Yeah, and there's some other cam locks that are hanging out in alcohol too, because a lot of them are kind of frozen up. And I'm going to put some PB Blaster on them after they get done soaking to get some of the grime off of them. That they're Illinois Duo Purple Belt locks.
Illinois Duos. I've heard about the Illinois Duos. I don't know. I'm almost wondering if I need to look for something different. I don't know. That Medico. I'm having fun with the Medico, but that's driving me nuts. I can get it open with 5 pins in it. I add that 6 pin, and it just goes all to hell.
Yeah, I gave up on mine.
The only other thing I have for my purple belt, I have a dimple lock, And I just don't know enough about what I'm doing with dimples yet to get that stupid thing figured out. I've got a Agent LS5,
Mm,
and
I don't
that
know that
thing's,
one.
what is it, 10 or 12 dimples in that thing in 2 rows? 12, 6 on each side.
You just need to order yourself a DeGuard from UHS Hardware.
Oh,
Now, it's pin and pin,
yeah. Yeah, I
but
haven't
it's
touched
fun.
the pin and pin yet either.
It's fun to play with. I haven't gotten it open yet, but
Yeah.
I've started working on this one when I got it in. This is one I ordered from CMFXA. It's a DOM IXSR, and it's got an interactive element in the back that you have to push. It's got the trickiest driver pins. They look like a barrel, but they have like T-pins on either end, too.
Really. Hey, morning, Brooks. Safe travels on to work there, sir. I need a different peak. Need something thinner. That 25 is too darn thick. I got to get more handles for my picks. I've got a whole batch of stuff coming from Southern again for the store. I don't even remember what all I ordered, so it'll be a fun box to go through when it gets here. And then I think I didn't order enough of other things. Like, I don't think I ordered any more of my, I think I maybe ordered one more of my pocket sets. Because I'm like, yeah, I've got 3 sitting in the box. I don't need to order more of those. They're all right. Yeah, oh, all 3 of them are gone. I have none left.
That's the way it goes. Feast or famine.
Right? Trying to keep up on inventory, I hate it. It was so much easier when I just had drop shipping going direct from them. But there was missing a lot of potential sales there because they do flat rate shipping. So no matter what you order from them, you pay the same amount. And it was kind of pricey, if you were ordering, just wanted to order one set of picks. So that was a little expensive. So rock out. You can usually hit the side wavers first to get a very small false set, and then just work the rest like very skinny spools. Hey, Rob Picks. Good morning. Yeah, the wife wants me to go to an auction sale and try and buy some furniture. So I guess I'm going to have to do that. So I'm going to have to cut this one halfway short today, and I may just try and fire up another one tomorrow morning. Gotta keep the wifey halfway happy.
Oh, yeah. We're headed to a movie later, so I get what you're saying. Taking the kids to a movie.
I went and got my license plates for my truck yesterday, and I'm like, holy crap, I shouldn't go buy anything after doing that. Good Lord, that was expensive.
You have to pay a tax along with your registration like we do here in Kentucky.
Well, they put, I don't know what they call it. It's just a registration fee, but I'm sure there's all kinds of different taxes and crap in there. But it was over $1,000 to get my license plates. Yeah. Yeah, I did not like cutting that check.
I just paid up mine on my Jeep a couple of weeks ago, or I guess back at the end of September. So I feel you.
Yeah, we have very low. I mean, well, we have no state income tax at all, so I really can't complain too much. But I came down here this morning and look what I found laying on my bench. I have absolutely no idea what lock he's from, but hey, I got a spring.
There you go. Holy cow. I just opened the DOM.
Ooh, awesome. Good job. And you were exactly right, Noah.
I told Vector Potential that he was the reason why I couldn't get it open. He had to get his open first.
Awesome. Oh, good grief! I can't open squat today. I'm struggling. Struggle bus is real. I was showing these off earlier. I went to Harbor Freight to pick up some new locks that I was going to try and use for the Berserker challenge. Look at how honking tiny that thing is. I mean, there that is next to my thumb.
Yeah, I did mine with cam locks, and I had to use my vise to vise up a tensioner because they were so small in my big giant hands, that my big fat fingers, that I couldn't
Yeah.
do them in hand to get it done fast enough.
Well, yeah. That's. I mean, look at the key.
Yeah.
I mean, good Lord. I'm not going to try and use these for that. I just bought one package of them just because I thought, yeah, they're kind of neat. I'll play with them a little bit. But that's just it. I don't have 20 locks that I'm going to be able to open in that time frame to do the challenge. So that's why I was hoping that they'd be slightly bigger than that to be able to utilize for it, but didn't work out.
AliExpress.
AliExpress, yeah, I suppose. I can't say I've
I
ever
bought
bought
mine off of
anything there.
Amazon. I bought this cam locks off of Amazon. Got them for like $30 for 24 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look around. I was looking around a little bit out there, and I wasn't finding anything under about $60-$70. And I'm like, I don't know if the challenge for me is worth spending that kind of money on locks that I'll probably never mess with again.
Well, I plan on, and I just keep lazing around and not doing it, getting on the dog pack and putting them up as a giveaway now that I'm done, because I have no use for them.
Right. Well, and
Like,
that's
I'll
the other
keep
thing, too.
like,
That was my other thought, is if I got some that were halfway cheap, use them, do the challenge, and then I could put them out there for somebody else that wants to do the challenge that doesn't have the locks, and throw them their way and play with that. But I just haven't gotten there yet. And let's try out some of these little mini rakes. I've got a one of those little mini force sets coming as well in this kit. We'll see if Aaron got her done for me or not. I asked him, hey, since you're doing that little mini force set for me, what are the odds of making one of those a dog leg?
that'd be pretty cool.
Right? That's what I thought. So we'll see if he did it or not. Well, I bought these. I've never seen them that cheap at Harbor Freight, but that's where I was looking at these. It was a 4-pack for like $6. But they're just too little, man. I mean, I did a video the other day picking these with bobby pins, because that's about the only freaking thing you can put in there. A regular kit tool doesn't fit.
You could probably stick a chaos rake in there and tension and rake with the same tool.
I've tried that and that's even tough, just because it's so tiny. You get the chaos rake in there and it just crushes all the pins down and seizes everything up.
Oh, yeah.
But because that was my first thought too, is maybe I could do that, and maybe I still can. I just got to play with it a little more, but I don't know. I probably won't do too much with it. I was actually thinking that thing's small enough. One of those might end up on my. This is the bag I carry around all my locks in. I was thinking, well, there you go, zipper pull.
There you go.
And that way it identifies what's in the bag, right? What the heck? And the other funny thing is, these locks each lock came with 4 keys. But they're all keyed the same. So holy mother of keys. Because one key works on all 4 of the locks. So that was kind of wild.
Excessive.
A little excessive. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely right.
Share the locks with your friends, and then you can go steal their stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh, I was going to dig out. I don't know what. Is this his. That's not his Bigfoot. I don't know what rake that one is. This came from Newhouse. But I don't know what he calls that one. Because his Bigfoot, I think, is
It's a bit
This
more
one.
like a dog leg, isn't it?
It's got
Yeah.
the dog leg tip on it right there. Yeah. So I'm not sure what he calls this rake. We did some trading of picks. And this was a set that he sent me. It's kind of cool. Kind of a neat little pocket set. I like it, actually.
Yeah, I like his little pin set that he does. It fits in the big pin.
His little pin set.
Yeah, he's got a little set that fits down inside of a ballpoint pin. A
Oh,
big
and the
pink
pin,
pin.
yes. Yeah, I have seen that one show up a time or two, and it does look like it would be pretty doggone cool.
Keep it in your laptop bag or something for work.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. I bought one of the little wallets from Southern Specialties I've been using now as a front pocket wallet and slowly filling that up with tools. That's the Abomination Rake. That one is. Okay. Thank you, Sushi. I knew he had a name for it. I just hadn't gone out to look and see what exactly that was. It's neat. It's a neat little rake. I like it. I like it.
I think it's
I've been
fun that
working on it. I need to
there's
get
some
back
folks
into
like
CAD.
yourself.
Huh?
There's some folks out there like yourself, designing your own stuff, small. Even if you're
Yes.
contract making, it's still neat to see.
Yeah, I need to get back into CAD. I'm working on a rake to add into the dog lineup. I've got the idea. I've got the general concept down. Yeah, that's what I thought, Sushi. That's this one right here is the Bigfoot. But I've got a triple peak pretty much ready. I need to play with it a little bit more, but figure I'm going to call those the dog tails. And then I've been playing around with just a little novelty tension wrench set to call the dog bone, but I got to be careful with how I do that. Because I was going to have it, kind of look like a bone, but I don't want to get in trouble with sparrows because they have their one little set that has that bone look to it. I certainly don't want them thinking I'm trying to copy anything because I'm definitely not trying to do that.
You should call your new rake the back scratcher.
The back scratcher? Oh, that's an idea too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a dog leg to it. It's a rake.
Yeah, Sushi, I saw that you got one of that big pin thing. The only thing I thought that might be cool with that is if you could find a different style of pen that has a metal pocket clip on the outside of it to hold the picks and make it so you could detach that pocket clip as a tension wrench.
That's a good idea.
But having it fit in that bic is really cool. But it'd be neat if you could rig up some way to have a tension wrench with it, which I know you can bend the tip of the one and kind of make a small tension wrench. But that's the only thing missing with that set is a tension tool. But that's what I thought. If you could take like one of those, I don't know, there's several other gel style pens or whatever that have a metal clip snap off cap, that maybe you could convert that into a tension wrench for it, which would be neat. But that's a very cool idea. I like the look that he's done with that, and having them all fit in the pen is really cool. Talk about a discreet little set. See, I went, well, let's see. And I was thinking of taking some of them out of this set and add to this, so I bought a little wallet. And here's all I'm carrying in there so far. I've got this jiggler set, got a titanium rake set, got a set of combs, and then Aaron made me this little pocket set. It's got a deep dog leg, a heavy, a standard, medium elephant trunk, and a standard elephant trunk, all riveted together in a little tool. And then a little teeny-weeny tension wrench. That's a pretty cool little kit. So that's in my wallet. That's all I have in there for right now, as far as that goes. But, I'm a cybersecurity guy, so I was always concerned about, well, if I go to this over what I was using, I lose all my RFID capabilities. So I found, throwing money around. an old wallet that I had some carbon fiber plates on it that are super thin. So I unscrewed those and I threw those in the back end, one on each side of the wallet. And in my testing so far, that has worked. It is now an RFID blocking wallet.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Because other than that, I really like it. Nice little wallet. They make microfiles smaller than 1/8 of an inch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that might be interesting. Some microfiles. A dog bite on the bone structure. Half a bite for your finger to hold. That's an interesting idea. That's an interesting idea, Mark. Yeah, I'm working on it. My son-in-law reached out to me last night. He's been playing around with some of my pics, trying to get the image into his CAD software to play with. And he actually has a 3D scanner that his stepdad had. My stepdad passed away. His mom gave it to him. And he's been playing with that. He now has my pic profile into his CAD software, and he is working on handles for them that will leave the logo and size exposed on the handles. So we'll see what he comes up with for a 3D printed handle.
That'd be cool.
He's pretty doggone handy cool at that stuff. And, you know, I'm a techie guru kind of guy, but when it comes to CAD, I suck. I just don't know what I'm doing in CAD. Just because I haven't done enough of it. I'm trying to learn it. I've been playing around doing different things, but if you can come up with something cool with that, that'd be kind of neat to be able to have a handle, because I know that's something a couple of people have asked for. I say, yeah, I really want a handle, but I don't want to cover up the logo. So if we can come up with something, it'll be neat. Yeah, that's one other thing too. So I got this tension set. These are titaniums. And the one thing I've run into these, and I don't know what the deal is, but like I've got the 40 thousandths in this, with a Reaper set, tension set, and a 40 thousandths in this one. This one will like spin out of the lock so easy because it's almost like this titanium is way softer and it just bends and flexes too easy and it snaps right out of a lock. You got to really be careful tensioning with those. You got to be using them on something that doesn't take much tension at all, or they just don't work.
Spring.
But I like them. I wasn't expecting that for out of titanium. I thought they would have been a little stiffer, but they really flex easy.
Well, they put up a lot of aluminum in that titanium, don't they? In the alloy.
Could be. I really don't know. I am no titanium expert. I couldn't tell you.
I saw that somewhere, so maybe that's part of the problem. There's too much aluminum in that one.
Very possible. I know he did a beautiful job on them. I mean, Larry, he put the size engraving on them, gave a nice little crosshatch look on them. And man, I've got some thin ones. There were 4 of them in the set that I got, and I've got a 50 or a 51 thousandths, 40 thousandths, 33, and a 26 thousandths.
Nice.
So when you get down to that 26 thousandths, man, that thing is just like crazy.
Yeah. That's the way the ones from Covert Instruments are too. When you get down to like 25, 26,000,
oh yeah,
too bendy.
That's thin. Yeah, but they're a beautiful set. I like them a lot. I've been really enjoying this. I think that's from the Reaper set, isn't it? That's what those tension wrenches are from.
Yeah.
Don't know a whole lot on the Covert Instruments side. I don't own really any of their tools, but I'm actually really digging these tension wrenches. They work very well. Quite nice. Quite nice, I tell you.
I like the bend in them like that, where they've got that little extra bit of a bend. I have the regular like echelon set. That little extra bend seems like it would be good for like American locks or something where you've got a recessed core.
Right. What I've found is I can use the short end of this and be able to reach back in into cores with the short end. See, like there, I'm all the way in, but yet it still clears everything to be able to turn
Exactly.
without having to go with that big long stick out. And I like this cutout recess here because I like getting my finger right up on the lock. So I don't like ones that stick way out because they kind of get in the way of just how I tend to pick. Just kind of the way it rolls. You're trying to do your lock again, see if you can open it a second time?
I've got it open another time while we were talking, but I can't fake it with. I've turned around to get to the interactive element because I can't feel it reaching in. So I'm trying to get to the point where I can get it open with the interactive element, and then I will film it, and that
Yeah.
should get me enough for my purple belt.
Heck yeah. That would be most awesome. Here, we're going to make you bigger on the screen. We'll let you have the spotlight so you can get a better view. Maybe if I can figure out what I'm doing. So I just clicked the wrong button and did something totally wrong. All right, let me go. Oh, that's why I'm over here. Duh. There, we will blow you up and get that baby open.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see, but it'll get shy now that it's center stage. So
Yeah, Skip says titanium is a flexible metal. Yeah, that's what I found with those tension wrenches. I really like them, but I have found you got to be really careful with it because it's very easy to just flex them right out of the lock, if you will. No, that's not a very technical term, but hey, it is what it is.
it's springy.
I'm going to try and line up. I'm going to be traveling down to Colorado here in another week. I'm going to see if I can't meet up with Mr. Eschlins while I'm down there.
Ah,
Visit, because he's right where I'm going to be is where he's at. So see if we can't meet up and visit a little bit and maybe
conference bound.
pick up a couple of handles from him. See if maybe I can sweet talk him into being a guest on the show someday.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah. He makes some beautiful stuff, man. And, I don't know how active you've been over in the dog pack, but he's actually been really active over there talking to people and talking about his picks and his 3D printing and sharing links out of where you can get his files at if you want to print your own stuff. And
yeah, I've chatted with him in the unlocked server on the machinist side a little bit. I was asking him about lathes and like end mills and stuff.
Yep.
So I'd love to be able to get an old end mill or something like that and be able to do cutaways.
I've thought about just going to Temu or Alibaba or one of those places and just buy one of those little tiny desktop size lathes.
Yeah, me too.
For doing thin work. I think it'd be kind of cool. I don't know if it would work for that or not, but it sounds like a cool idea.
They have a mini metal lathe. It's like $700 or something like that.
Yep. Yeah. Not that I need anything like that, but it kind of looks like it'd be fun. Nola says we're putting the pressure on you. They're watching your every move, which means you'll never get that lock picked.
Probably not, but
Just
it's probably because I've got it open twice. It's gonna give up on me now.
I was trying to work on my learning dimple locks, so I thought, well, I'm going to buy a different dimple lock, so I have something that's not as difficult as that agent to start with. So I ordered an Abus off Amazon.
Looked like Speedway is insane.
It's so freaking tiny, none of my tools will fit. This is like the smallest dimple lock I've ever seen.
Yeah, you probably have the 30 or the 40.
It is. It's a 7530. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got the 40, which is the same core in a little bit larger lock. And I got the 50 millimeter Abus that I bought open before I was able to open the 40 millimeter because
the 30 is a beautiful little lock. It's really nice, but I can't get in there with my tools to pick it, so I can't use it as a learning aid.
Yeah, that's why I bought these multi-pick off the lock picker's bench, because the bare bones picks that I have just would not fit, and I didn't really feel like breaking out tools and filing them down and polishing them. And
Hey, Spicy. Morning. Yeah, see, I've got the little Huck set, and I need to break out my Dremel and just do a little polishing on them, but they seem to work okay. I just want to polish them up, and I think they'll maybe slide in with the pins a little bit better if I clean them up a little bit.
They might.
I really
Yeah.
like the feel of the handles on them. I wouldn't mind doing a multi-pick set, but whew, man, they're expensive.
Yeah, I bought the little community set that's just like 4 picks, four flags, no
Yeah,
turners. So it doesn't have the bigger ones I would really like to have. They have a set that's just a little bit bigger than these, which would be great for locks that have a little bit bigger keyway to work in. But
you're exactly right, Spicy. It is the Abus EC7530. He said he had to file a flag down so it could fit it vertically. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm running into. My flags won't fit. I think I could maybe get in there with like my little half diamond pick and maybe try and work through it with that. I don't know if I can get a tension wrench in it properly, but I can probably come up
I
with
used a
something.
little like top or bottom of the keyway turner and turned it to where it's facing up and was able to get it in there. That's how I did mine.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
just did. I just grabbed one from one of my pocket sets, and
So
it
yeah, I had to
fits.
use the number 11 flag to get that little 7530. I mean, you can see how tiny the flag is on that number 11. I mean, it is itty bitty,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's the only thing that would fit.
Oh yeah, it is a tight, tight little lock. It's neat. It's a very nice lock. I actually like the lock itself, but not a
Now,
very good one for me to learn dimples on. That's for sure.
no, Blue Scooby Wagon says he uses a half diamond
Yeah, that's what
and lays
I
it
would
down
just
flat.
slide my half diamond pick in there a little bit, and I think that might work. So maybe I'll be able to play with it and pick it at some point. But I'd like to get. I need to get a little more experience because that agent is just a ridiculous lock to start off with for dimples. That's a little much. So I need to find
Yeah,
something a little easier. The only other thing I have is I have a little hitch pin from Harbor Freight, but it's like 4 pins, and you pretty much slide anything in there and that's open.
yeah. Now I did send you in your challenge lock package I sent out. I sent you one of those little Bovie lockout tag out dimple locks. So I bought a
Okay.
bunch of them off of Amazon. So they're not probably great to learn on either because some of them you can literally just hit one pin and they open. But at least maybe you can feel around in the keyway a little bit better because it's got a pretty
Right.
wide open keyway.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one more challenge lock just showed up yesterday. The crab. I'll be working on that one a little bit too.
Yeah. I heard you say you got one from Elroy's Toys. He makes some good locks.
Yep. I picked Elroy's Toys. I've sent that one on. I think they were working on that one last night on a live. That was a fun lock. Then I had one from Nick Vid. Oh my word, that was by
Oh,
far the hardest lock I have ever picked in my life.
he makes some insane
Oh,
challenge locks.
that
He's up
thing
there
was
getting
a
up there with Jay
brutal.
Gabriel level stuff now.
Yeah, it's on. Well, I was talking to him about it. He said he tries to make them all at roughly like a brown belt level lock. And
Of course he does.
holy Toledo! I sent it on. It's gone its way to Broke Picks right now, so we'll see how that goes for him. He should be getting it today, and he'll make
He'll
me
get it
look.
open.
He'll have that thing open in about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
You
if it
know,
works pretty good, he'll get it open.
he's pretty good. That thing took me quite a while. That was a lot of work, and man, it was a challenging lock to open. Actually, the first time I got it open on video was on my live last weekend.
Now, one of the ones Elroy's Toys sent me was from a guy. I can't even find him. I was going to try to give him credit and tag him in something on Reddit or somewhere, and I can't find him. It was AB No C because he's not around in the community anymore. They're not around, and made a pin-in-pin driver with a
Ooh,
spring in it.
with a what?
It had a spring inside of the pin-in-pin driver.
Oh, good grief!
Yeah, I've never seen that outside of the drivers in like a multi-lock.
No, that sounds like it would have been quite interesting to see that thing.
I got it open. It's
Huh.
on its way with one from Elroy's Toys and one from Jeff and Things to Backstabber.
Yep. Yeah, that's who I just got this one from. This crab lock came from Backstabber.
So
The nice thing with sharing things back and forth with Backstabber is he's only about 130 miles away from me.
yeah, I saw where he was at and saw that was pretty close to you.
Yeah, he does sushi. That was the first one I've had of Nick Vid, and holy Toledo, that lock challenged me like nothing I've ever had before. That was literally the hardest lock I've ever tried to open. So it was a learning experience for sure. I had to learn an awful lot of things that I've never really done before. A lot of counter rotation, a lot of floating around and figuring things out. And yeah, it was a challenge.
Well, if
That's
you're
part
going
of
to
the
be,
fun I'm having with the challenge locks, though. They can be a lot of work, but a lot of fun.
yeah, I like making them a lot. I sent you the one. I've got another one started on the same kind of cylinder I made yours out of. I bought 3 zero-bitted Yale cylinders, but they're not Yale Y1. They're Yale GA keyway, which is a little more wide open,
Yep.
and they're just so much fun to play around with. Heavy brass, you can really work the one I sent you. I actually tooled the outside of the cylinder. It's an old rim cylinder to make it look like the cylinder out of a revolver.
Oh yeah, there you go. Very cool. Yeah, I have two challenge locks out there. One I think right now is up in Canada someplace, and the other one Dots Locks has. And he says so far it's got him kicked. He hasn't been able to get anywhere with it yet. But that was a fun one. That's been over there. Lock Picking Llama had it, and he said the same thing. That he said every time he picked it, it felt like something totally different going on in there. So that was always fun to hear.
Yeah, apparently
It's
we
really
can at
good
least
for the
make our
challenge
challenge
locks to
locks
see
above
where
our
they
picking
go.
level.
Huh?
At least we can make our challenge locks above our picking level.
Yeah, well, and I didn't tell anybody that, but it was one of those that, yeah, I made the challenge lock, but I never even put a pick in it. I made it, made sure the key worked, and sent it out in the wild. Said, here you go, somebody else figure this thing out. I know that's a bad way to be, but hey, Spicy said he made a terrible one that will probably be open in seconds, but it glows in the dark. Ooh, that sounds very cool. So then you got to pick it with the lights out. You got it
There you
glowing.
go.
That's right. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to have to call her quits early, like I said today, because, well, one, I've got a dog screaming at me, and two, I got to go shopping. But I'm probably going to try and throw up and do another live maybe tomorrow morning. Hopefully get somebody to hop on with me, because, like I said, I want to play with OBS Studio and Lives and see how that works. But I do appreciate you joining me, sir.
Oh, no problem.
And thank you to each and every one of you who hopped into the stream. Please hit the like on the way out. And I hope everybody has a marvelous weekend, and we will catch you later, hopefully tomorrow.
All right. See you later.